Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and to another video. So today I've got a school morning routine for you. This is just about how I manage my school mornings with the children as a busy working mum of 3. So if you're new around here, I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you. So most mornings I get up at 6 o'clock. My alarm usually goes off at 5 to 6 and I'll snooze it once or twice before getting up and making a coffee. I don't have caffeine, I always have decaf, and I haven't been having anything with caffeine in it for just over a year, and I actually find that I have more energy for giving up caffeine. So there we go. I am more than happy that I've given it up. I even have decaf tea and everything, but there I am yawning because I'm waking up. So I make my first cup of coffee and then I will head off into the living room to do some admin for work, like making up invoices and sending any emails that I need to send, anything like that really. I think today I'm using my Disneyland Paris mug, which I love. It's a pink mug with a gold handle, and it has little Mickey, or I'm guessing Minnie, outlines on this one because it's pink. Mickey or Minnie, I suppose. Anyway, why am I rambling about Mickeys? Anyway, so here I am just making a coffee. Everyone is asleep at this time, so I like to be quite quiet, which is why I don't get straight into doing the dishwasher and things in the morning, because I'm worried about waking everybody up. So there's my lovely mug, and I head into a very dark living room to turn the light on and then get comfy on the couch, usually with a blanket over me. Sometimes I'll put the TV on and have something on in the background while I'm doing either a bit of editing for YouTube, my phone, answering my YouTube comments or checking up on Instagram, things like that. It is still really dark outside. The clocks have not gone forward yet because it is the middle of February when I'm filming this. I can't wait for the lighter days ahead. So there we are. Now I've got my laptop out and I'm just doing a bit of work. If anybody doesn't know, I am a self-employed cleaner, so I've got my own domestic cleaning business and I work 5 days a week. This particular morning, I think it was a Tuesday, I think I put it at the beginning of the video. So Tuesdays are quite an easy day for me really, as in I haven't got to be tearing around to all different houses because I have one client that I do that day. So it's not as rushed in the morning as it normally is if I've got to get somewhere to then get to another house to then get back before the school run. It's a bit more of a relaxed morning, which is why I chose to film this video today, because I just have a little bit more time in the morning on a Tuesday. So it's a nice day, a Tuesday. The other days I do have to get my bum in gear a little bit more and make sure that I'm out of the house earlier, just so that I can get to my first client's house, do that job, and then get to the next one and like to the school by the skin of my teeth to pick up my children. So when it's about 6:45, 10 to 7, I will pop everything away and then I will head off into the kitchen to make myself another coffee, and usually make Gareth a coffee as well, depending on how busy I am in the morning. Sometimes he's up and like ready for work and I'm still doing admin. Yeah, it just depends, but I do like to try and make him coffee and take him on in bed. There he is talking to me in the background. Actually, I had to cut a big portion of this clip out because he'd walked around the kitchen completely topless. I don't think he'd have been very happy if I'd kept it in. So there, I'm making him a coffee and I will make my second coffee of the day. I always have a coffee when I wake up, and then another one I go back into the kitchen, and I try and have a pint of squash as well and take vitamins in the morning, although I do forget half the time. I will usually open the blinds when I first go in, but obviously today I haven't, and as you can see it's starting to get a little bit lighter out. I do love the mornings. I'm very much a morning person because the day just feels like full of promise because it's at the beginning of the day. I really am a morning person. What I really do enjoy is if I wake up naturally earlier, like 5:30, I'll make a coffee and take it back to bed with me, and I'll just lay there and drink my coffee. Have a sip of my coffee every so often before I have to get up. Yeah, I do enjoy doing that, but if I do wake up and I can't bother to get up, then I don't. Right, so it's time to get on with some jobs now. I'm just giving my money jar a little shake there. I am now just going to do the dishwasher and put some dishes away. I've usually got the kids what they're called, lunch boxes on the draining board that I've washed up the night before if I haven't managed to dry them up, because they can't go in the dishwasher. The bottles certainly can't. I shrank one of Lily's water bottles recently, so I learnt my lesson, but I just find it's easier to wash the lunch boxes up by hand, because otherwise all the little lips around them all fill up with water, and then it's just annoying when you try and get them out of the dishwasher. Anyway, so I'm doing that, and then I will unload the dishwasher and load it, because I've only got a slimline dishwasher, so I can't put everything in there. So inevitably I'm waking up to dishes in the morning. It's very rare where I'm not. And I always love it when I come out to a clean kitchen, but 9 times out of 10, I've got stuff to put in the dishwasher. And I'm just filling up the water jug so I can do the kids' water bottles as well, because I don't like to give them tap water, just because I think filtered water tastes nice and it's better for you. So I'll usually work my mornings one of 2 ways. I'll either start doing the lunches when I come into the kitchen, or I'll get a few jobs done and then I'll do the lunches later on in the morning. But either way, I find inevitably you end up being in a bit of a rush, whichever way you swing it, just because it's life with children, isn't it? The mornings are always a little bit hectic, but I do like the calmness that I get from the early morning. And then when it gets to about 8 o'clock, I'm like, oh my God, we really need to get a move on now. So I'm just emptying out the dishwasher. I know the dishwasher is a brilliant help. It's like an amazing thing to have, but I don't like emptying it and I don't like loading it. But I much prefer it than washing up. I did wash up for quite a long time because I was a stay-at-home mum when Lily was small, and then when I went back to work, I just found I was spending all my time. I spend all my time in the kitchen anyway, but I just said to Gareth, look, I can't cope anymore. I'm at work every day and I am spending all my time washing up. These kids have so many dishes. There's 5 of us cooking dinner. It's crazy. Let's get me a dishwasher, please. And he had said to me before, we can get another dishwasher if you want. And I said, no, I'm happy to wash up. But once I went back to work, I just found it unmanageable. So I said, yeah, get me a dishwasher, please. And he got one and installed it, bless him. Because we did have one previously, but it broke. It broke at the same time as the microwave and the washing machine. And I thought, of the 3 appliances, I can do without the dishwasher, because I have to have a washing machine for clothes and I really need a microwave for food. I want all 3, but of the 3 I could live with the dishwasher, live without the dishwasher, but once I went back to work, I just really needed it as a convenience, because I'm busy. And then I am doing some washing up, because not everything will fit in the dishwasher usually, or there's just some things I prefer to wash up by hand, like bottles. I just prefer to do them by hand, to be honest. We're in the process of cutting the bottle out for Lily, which I think I've already put a post or a vlog up about that. But yeah, I was always preferred to wash them up by hand. Sometimes I'll stick them in the dishwasher. It just depends on how much time I've got and what I'm feeling inclined to do. So yeah, washing up. I just feel like I'm chained to this kitchen sink and this room in general, either making food or clearing up after making food. It's just, this is my room. I don't get to spend a lot of time in any of the other rooms in my house. Let me know in the comments if you can relate, ladies. So then I'm just moving on to fill up the children's water bottles, because they all take water to school. Pretty standard really. I think most children take a water bottle to school. And there's Lily's new water bottle that she chose. So she no longer has a shrunken one. And then once I finish doing that, oh look, I'm doing more washing up. So I am now drying up everything that I have washed up. I don't always have time for this, but like I said, this is one of my more relaxed mornings. So I've got a little bit more time this morning to do a few jobs. And I like getting them done in the morning, because it just makes my evening that much smoother and easier for me. And then I have more time to do things like working out and like cooking dinner and things like that. So I'm just going to put those things away on the draining board. And when I come home from work, it's going to be nice and clear. Then I'll give all the kitchen sides a wipe over for the day. I will move my microwave out the way and I'll pull my toaster forward, and then that is just that done for the day. That clutter in the corner there. That's like my tray of stuff. That's where I put letters and any party invites kids get and any odds and sods basically. If I don't know where to put it, it goes in the tray. Then periodically I'll sort through it and chuck a load of stuff in the trash and then just let it build up again. I think everybody's got like a pile like that in the house, just where you don't know where to put things, but they will need actioning at some point. So there we are. Like I said, move my microwave out the way, and then I just give all the surfaces a good clean, and then that's my kitchen done for the day, and then it's just keeping on top of it until the next morning. Now, if I can give my bathroom a quick once over before I go to work, I love it, but I don't always have time, and Tuesdays or every other Wednesday are usually the days where I have a little bit of time to do that. Otherwise, I do it when I get home from work. But I do like to just put some toilet cleaner in the toilet, give it a little bit of a scrub, and then just wipe over like the windowsill and the door handles in the bathroom, and then just give the sink and toilet a quick wipe. Because there's 5 of us using the toilet and the bathroom every day, if I don't keep on top of it, it looks awful otherwise. So that's why I try and do it every day. It takes a few minutes and it just keeps it up, it keeps it looking nice, and then when I come to give my bathroom a proper clean, then it doesn't take as long. There's not as much elbow grease involved in it. Here's the first child to come and greet me this morning, my lovely little Lily. She is usually the first one up, to be fair. And then I'm coming into the bathroom to sort of load laundry out. I do love days where I can just get stuff done in the morning. It really, really helps me out later on in the day. Typically, I don't have time to do the bathroom or the laundry, but it just depends on how the morning's going, whether I get it done or not. Again, if I have some time, which I did on this day, I will do folding of a little bit of laundry, usually not things on clothes horses, just if I've got towels or sheets hung over doors, not drawers, I will then just give those a fold and whack those away, or leave them in a pile and I'll do them when I get home from work. And I will get meat out for dinner if I am doing something that requires me to do defrost meat. I've just noticed a dirty stain or a dirty mark on my dressing gown there. I hope I put that in the wash. It's now time for me to be waking the boys up because they clearly aren't surfacing, and they're going to need breakfast and they're going to need to get dressed. So sometimes they will wake up of their own accord, other times I need to go in and be like, come on now, it's time to wake up. And then they moan at me, I don't want to get up. I'm like, well, I'm sorry darling, but it's time to get up. What do you want for breakfast? Another job I like to get done in the mornings is to make all the beds, because it just makes the room look tidy. So I like to make our bed before I leave for work, and I like to make the kids' bed before I leave for work. Again, if it's been a rushed morning, sometimes I don't have time and I'll do it when I get home. But I just like to have the beds made. It's just a thing that I have that I like to have done in the morning. Okay, so now it's time to make the lunches and the kids' breakfasts, and I normally do these kind of at the same time because I'm in the room doing them, and it just makes sense, doesn't it? Because I've got all the food out and I'm in there. So I'm also getting a lunch ready for Gareth as well, because he was leaving for work slightly later today, so I wasn't under any pressure to get lunch made for him like by 7 o'clock when he leaves the house, because he does leave early for work because he starts at 7:30. So the mornings are literally all on me. I have no helper. I am on my own. I'll be getting the kids' breakfast ready as well while I'm doing the lunches. I do like to give them milk or juice with their water in the morning. To be honest, they have squash, not water, because my kids just aren't keen on water. Apart from Lily, she likes water. On the mornings I don't have time to chop up apple for them. They'll have a glass of squash, and I like them having milk as well, because I do want them to get a decent amount of calcium, and they're fussy, so they don't eat the veggies and things that do have calcium in them. I have to rely on dairy to get that into their bodies. Then it's time for me to get myself ready for work. I don't wash my hair in the mornings because, again, it's just a time save thing. I will wash my hair the night before if I do need to wash it. I'll try and give it a quick straighten, otherwise sometimes I'll just bung it up. Depends if I have time, I might put a little bit of makeup on, and if my skin's not too bad, then I won't put any makeup on. It just really depends on how the morning is going. Like, if you're a mum, or even just anyone who needs to get out of the house in the morning, then you will know. It depends on what you have time for as to how much you can do. Then I will make my bed, because I normally one of the last things I do in the morning is make my bed, because my room is one of the last I come into to get ready and things. I tend to make sure everybody's got their lunches and their breakfast and the kids are sorted before I'll come into my room and start getting ready and make my bed before leaving for work. I'm just wiping the table down. I hoover every day or most days, so to be honest, crumbs just get swept on the floor, and yeah, because my kids are just so messy. And yeah, then I'll hoover later on. So wipe the table over, and then it will be a quick mad dash to the school run. I hope you've enjoyed seeing a glimpse into my manic mornings with the children as a working mum of 3, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.